Is Valorant ready for release? Plus, more details on how the Titans roster absolutely imploded, and another misstep by the OWL when it comes to drops on YouTube. What about them? Coming up today on today's episode of The Breakdown. Hey, what's going on? It's Weird Beard. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Checkpoint XP is your home for esports and video games. We're dropping the latest news that you need to know Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays with your boy, this guy right here. Is Valorant ready for a release? Shroud does not think so. Valorant hype is at an all-time high right now, with the game releasing for open play tomorrow on June 2nd. In addition, an entirely new character and a new map have both been teased for the final release. Many people are stoked on finally being able to get into the game if they missed the original closed beta play, but some pros are still not convinced that it's going to be a game that people are going to love.
Just came here to say that Valorant launching too early is big facts. Bro, it is not ready. Valorant is not ready. I don't know what the they think they're doing. I think they're just being pushed by Riot. So you got to realize, like, Riot, when you say Riot, okay? Riot's the big dog, okay? Riot is not making Valorant. Valorant is being made by a certain set of individuals, right? These people. While they do work for Riot, they are not really Riot. You know what I'm saying? So I think Riot out here is pressuring these little dogs to get this title out, but they're probably thinking, we're not ready. Let's try our best. Because I know for a fact that well, I don't know for a fact. I'm just talking out my ass. But I'm pretty confident that they don't think it's ready. Because how could you? It's missing so much. Literally, you get 60 frames sometimes, you know? Like, I don't know. It's going to be bad.
Now listen, I have to preface this. Shroud is a great guy. I personally like him. He's been playing Counter-Strike for a bajillion years. But I think he may be a little wrong in this hot take. The game that we are going to be getting on June 2nd is most likely light years away from the last build of the game that we, as a consumer, publicly played before they closed the beta to players. Yes, there's still plenty of work to be done on Valorant. So many choke points. Spawn areas are just kind of useless empty space, and Sage is still a 100% pick rate. But that doesn't mean that the game isn't ready to go. More likely than not, Riot are going to have this under control, and launch day tomorrow is going to bring plenty of surprises for players both new and old alike. One organization lost the Titans roster, and then their CDL roster implodes after. Enthusiast Gaming, a pro ownership group who has both rosters in Overwatch and Call of Duty League, did not have a good week last week. The group operated the Vancouver Titans in the Overwatch League and the Seattle Surge in the CDL, and this comes just after the entire Titans roster was blown out. Now, for details, Enthusiast Gaming blamed the loss of the entire Titans roster on COVID, but that's a convenient cover story in most people's opinions. The roster was forced to move back into Korea because of COVID, not wanting to be separated from their friends, and then they got canned, and the organization said it was operational issues. For context, losing an entire roster in esports is pretty rare, but that's not the entire story here. They immediately picked up an entirely new roster. Side note, almost all of them speaking English. And then this weekend, a new expose has identified managerial issues within the CDL team, and even had players saying that they had played for the team for months and never met, saw, spoke, done anything with people on the management team. What a bummer. I will drop the link to the expose in the comments below, but I don't think we're done talking about the woes of this team or the organization just yet. OWL drops return on YouTube this time, but the drops are pretty dumb. So let's start it off by explaining why it's dumb, just straight out of the gate. And remember, this is all unconfirmed, but kind of confirmed because it was in the contest rules for tournaments and stuff. But you can't get these drops by watching on YouTube yourself. You have to go to the Blizzard website or app. And that in itself is a freaking bummer. Now, they do give you 5 tokens, which is 2 more than the previous season. They used to be 3. But it seems like the OWL League just keeps stumbling over their feet on what should have been the easiest slam dunks possible. Some of the biggest reason that people have really kind of hated this move from Twitch to YouTube, that was one of the biggest deals of the previous year for OWL and CDL to be moving to YouTube, is the loss of the drop system. See, that encouraged so many players, and we've seen it while we've even crossed over to Valorant, in watching the viewership rate just skyrocket because people are looking for those beta drops. And like I said, the Call of Duty League will also be instituting drops through YouTube this year. And if it's anything like that, is that also going to be a hindrance when it comes to their growth as well? As of now, it's still buried within tournament rules and hasn't been explicitly explained for all kinds of people. We'll be waiting on that announcement. But until we do, man, I really hope I really hope they get this one right because OWL needs a shot in the arm right now to get people to come back, especially with their lagging YouTube view numbers. That's been the breakdown for today. My name's Weirdbeard. We appreciate you hanging out with Checkpoint XP. If you want to know more or see some of our latest videos, click anywhere. I'm sure there's a link or something around here. We need the subscribers. My name's Weirdbeard, and I'll talk to you on Wednesday. Stay safe.